Game 5, Eastern Conference Semifinals. Philadelphia have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the New York Knicks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continues, coming right up.
This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Paul George. Mitchell is out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis, and it's Garnett in at the power forward. And for New York, Towns is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Look at Philadelphia. You said it before, Greg. Their backs are against the wall. They need a win here tonight. And then 2 more on top of that. That is a long list.
And for a lower seed, partner, that's a very difficult task. They can't think down the road, though. They need to stay in the moment, treat this as a one-game series. That's really all you can do.
Good advice.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. He's got an improving stroke from distance.
Hardaway picks to Porzingis. Garnett outside. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Sohan. New York moving it around. Brunson goes in, and that one drops for him.
When he puts his head down and attacks, Brunson is dead.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat.
George passes to Garnett. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pass to Wilkins. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
For New York, they've gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. George dishes to Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Paul George with the steal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Porzingis 4th.
He is having so much success from beyond the 3-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Mitchell against Bridges. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, Hardaway with it. From past the arc.
What a job there by Brunson on defense, staying connected to the shooter nicely.
Fires for 3. Bridges misses.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
George, double team. Garnett the pass to Porzingis. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Sohan. Back to Brunson. There's the 3. Here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass.
All already a terrific rebounder. Towns can make it look easy to win those exchanges.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Here's George. Another three for Philadelphia.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Sohan. Wilkins outside. Here's Towns. Porzingis with the rebound. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by one. Pass to Hardaway. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Hardaway kicks to Garnett. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That's good, and so Garnett with the assist.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got 5 now.
This is why so many eyes are on Towns. I mean, his ability as a big man to consistently hit long shots is impressive.
Porzingis with a screen on Wilkins. Here's the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. He's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Drew Holiday's checked in for Hardaway. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And the Knicks miss again.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
And Holiday kicks to George. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Wilkins against Mitchell. It's intercepted. Now, Sohan. Anunoby outside. 5 on the clock. Towns a screen on Holiday. Runs in the pass to Sohan. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Outside, George. And it comes off the front of the rim. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Towns kicks to Brunson. To end the drought. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues that they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Great open look there. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia.
And that'll serve George well in his career. Lightning quick release.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Hardy's checked in for the Knicks. Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. Buries it down low.
Tough as they come. Sometimes it looks like Brunson prefers finishing through contact.
Here's Holiday. Still without a basket. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, he's just showing off right now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down either.
Hart outside. Towns a screen on Holiday. Brunson kicks to Towns. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Pass to Garnett. Porzingis sets the pick for Garnett. And here is Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Bounce pass from Zohan. From deep. Kept alive. Back to Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Catching the defender a little out of position that time. Hart gets a chance for a freebie right there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Philadelphia, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Garnett. And Georgia subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Good on the second free throw.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
Now, here's George. He has 6.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Hart with it, defended by George. Wilkins in the post. Brooks on him. Wilkins, the pass to Hart. Over George. Josh Smith pulls it in. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Philadelphia. 6-point game. Brooks for 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Tell you what, Brooks is never short on confidence. Always believes his shot is going down.
Rose scanning the floor. 1:14 left to play in the first. Goes up to the stripe. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Philadelphia leading by 9. Porzingis. Feeds away. It's good. Porzingis has got 11 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Brooks covering. Wilkins against Brooks. To halt the run. It's hauled in by George. So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 11. Porzingis with a screen on Rose. George, that's a two-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're back for more exciting action. Outside, George. Garnett with the screen for George. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New York. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Garnett out there with Paul George. And there's Porzingis. And it's Mitchell. And it's Hardaway in at the one. Philadelphia leading by 12. Over to the wing. Porzingis finds Garnett. Here's Hardaway. And the shot goes down. He's got 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Brunson. Over Hardaway. Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive, too.
New York shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it. I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Porzingis kicks to Garnett. He's off on that one.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Brunson against Hardaway. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him, and it goes down 2 points. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
And here is Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Outside, George. Fires from deep. Bridges with the board.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
And Wilkins slams it in.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Well, I like that.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Garnett outside. Pass to George. Stolen by Wilkins. And now the Knicks on the break. Count it. Wilkins has got 4 points in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Porzingis with a screen on Wilkins. Takes the three. Porzingis can't hit. Knicks on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Back to Sohan. Towns the screen. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, George. Garnett with the screen for George. Shot clock at 6. Over Wilkins. Offensive rebound. Garnett. Oh, Garnett. Aggressive.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Brunson outside. No good with the triple. Philadelphia leading by 8. To the middle. It's stolen by Wilkins. Here's Towns. Garnett with the block. Wilkins against Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
We are clearly seeing the offensive upside of Porzingis. He can get it done in a lot of ways.
Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Brunson kicks to Towns. And the Knicks miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Garnett with the screen for Mitchell. And here's the fast break. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Over his career, Mikal Bridges has taken on a bit more of a scoring load, and we're seeing another huge night from him here.
Mitchell outside. Hardaway dishes to George. Looking to get it going. That shot is off. Towns with the defensive effort.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Sohan missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Now here's Towns. 13 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sohan. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hardaway. Garnett the pass to Porzingis. Mitchell kicks to George. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Towns.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged in making an impact defensively.
Sohan with the ball. Driving in. The kick out to Wilkins. From downtown. With 1 on the clock. And Towns throws it down.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. At one point, they led by 16. The 3 from George. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Hardaway. Brunson covering. Garnett dishes to George. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Over Brunson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Sohan, the pass to Bridges. Now here's Towns. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Holiday's checked in. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. A 3-ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now Wilkins. He's got 11. Pass to Towns. Kevin Garnett with the steal.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Good on the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Zohan, the pass to Brunson. Over Holiday. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
A different look for New York. Sharp comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Josh Hart in for Sohan. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Smith comes in for Garnett. Philadelphia leading by 12. Outside, George. Looking to get back on track here, and the shot is good. George has got 13.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Brunson outside, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And this is how you run the pick and roll. I mean, Brunson capping it off with the perfect pass.
George against Hart, and George kicks to Mitchell. From 13, that misses off the backboard. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Brunson. To Hart. Pocket 6. Outside Wilkins. And here's Brunson outside. It's good from long range. Brunson's got it back down to within single digits for New York. Here's Holiday. Still yet to score. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. Wilkins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holiday against Anunoby. Brunson the pass to Wilkins. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Over Smith. Brunson no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Mitchell against Wilkins. Mitchell right side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Mitchell won't let a little foul shut him down. He's going to the rack with authority.
For Philadelphia, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First free throw is good.
Tell you what, Mitchell may only stand 6'2" or so, but he makes up for it with his strength and that incredible 6'10" wingspan.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Bridges comes in for Sharp, and it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Mitchell drops them both.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Now, here's Wilkins. He's got 11. Back to Rose. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. So with Wilkins on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Up front, it's Anunoby at the 4 and Towns at the 5. Derrick Rose is out there with Bridges, and it's Hart in at the small forward. Rose against Holiday. Down low, it's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Rose. Outside, Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 17. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ball's not loose. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. So it's the Knicks now. Towns finds Rose. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In the corner, Hardaway with it. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Here's Holiday, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Knicks trail by 19. Outside Rose. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
Defensive foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns at the line. 1 shot.
It's easy to see why Towns was a top prospect in this recruiting class. His offensive potential is off the charts.
Porzingis with a screen on Rose. Outside, Porzingis. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hart with the screen for Rose. Latrey. Hart, no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
To the wing right side. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Right side Rose. Here's Towns. An easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 20 points.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And the foul on Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Hart. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Garnett, he's checked in for Smith. Here's Holiday. Garnett with a screen on Rose. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. For the 3, Karl Anthony Towns, and that's good. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Brooks outside. Back to Hardaway. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. And Porzingis, here we go. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defenses are going to come at Porzingis hard inside, but he stays strong there.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the versatility of Porzingis on offense is so eye-catching. If he keeps refining his shooting, this guy could be special.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
Bridges, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia leading by 18. Brooks, the pass to Hardaway. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And Porzingis gets the 3. Porzingis has got 11 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Holiday. To the inside. KG, that's good. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Smith checked in for Porzingis. George comes in for Brooks. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Bridges. And here's Rose outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. George against Anunoby. Garnett with the screen for George. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by George. Hardaway against Rose. Back to Anunoby. Throw-in, the pass to Towns. And now the fast break. George with the ball. It's stolen by Rose. Towns in the corner. They need this. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Garnett outside. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Bridges finds Rose. Now, Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Anunoby, no good. Philadelphia leading by 20. It's Hardaway with the drive. KG, that's good.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's Rose looking to end his cold spell. Yep, that one goes in there.
And for a rookie, Rose is pretty scary with the ball. He can just put it on a string.
Smith outside. Mitchell wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Rose. Bridges outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Garnett. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Anunoby against George. Now here's Rose. He's tightly guarded. Here's Sohan. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
The odds were not in his favor tonight on the road in a must-win game, but he came in here and carried them with a stellar performance. Bridges against Mitchell. Porzingis sets the pick for George. Porzingis can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
We've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Drew Holiday. Allie, what are they telling you there?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. He's ruled out return, and we'll just have to see how long the recovery will take.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
Now here's Garnett. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. That one misses. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Now Towns. Oh, one-handed!
We know this is what the young big man is capable of. Towns has a very advanced and polished offensive game.
Paul George. And just miss after miss right now. Knicks trail by 16. Here we've got Brunson. Finds it from 9. Garnett pulls it down.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Mitchell fires. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for Philadelphia.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And we will have a Game 6. They have forced a Game 6. Their sheer will and determination paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a must-win, and they played like it. I mean, they came out with guts, with heart, and they now have their sights set on doing it again in Game 6.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Porzingis.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Sohan finds Wilkins. There's the drive. That one goes. Count it.
Second team foul. Dominic Wilkins. Defensive foul. Penny Hardaway. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Dominic Wilkins. At the line. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Philadelphia dictating the flow. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Smith scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Conley misses the 3. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more. But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beat by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we had to do. We had to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.